Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Learn How to Sudoku, where we take a very easy variant Sudoku puzzle and we break it down in detail so that you can learn how to Sudoku. Today's very easy puzzle is called Three German Whisper Stars by Railman, and here are the rules. We have normal Sudoku rules apply, which means in every cell, place the digits 1 through 9 once in every row, column, and box. This looks like there's some sort of mistyping here, or miscopying. We have German whispers, ignore the 6x6 part, where adjacent digits on the green line must have a difference of at least 5, and I call these whisper 5 lines, because a setter came up with that name for this, and I thought it made a lot more sense because it's more easily extensible. Anyways, as an example, since this is a 1 here, these digits must be 6, 7, 8, or 9 to be 5 or more away from the 1. So that's an example of how the German whispers work. And we have thermometers, where digits must increase along the thermometer starting from the bulbs. So you could have something like 1, 5, 7, and 8 here. That would be valid because these digits must be continuously increasing from the bulb to the tip. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's learn how to Sudoku. Okay. On a Whisper 5 line, you'll always alternate between low digits and high digits. And the reason why you know that is what digits can be next, and the low digits being 1 through 4, the high digits being 6 through 9. 5 can never be on a Whisper 5 line, because what happens if you subtract 5 or more from 5, you get 0 or less, which is not a normal Sudoku digit. And if you add 5 or more to 5, you get 10 or more, which is not a digit. For the low digits, what digits can be next to it? 1 can be next to 6 through 9, 2 can be next to 7 through 9, 3 can be next to 8 or 9, 4 can be next to only 9, all of which are high digits. So next to a low digit has to be a high digit. What digits can be next to the high digits? Well, 6 can be next to 1, 7 can be next to 1 or 2, 8 can be next to 1 through 3, 9 can be next to 1 through 4, all of which are low digits. So you'll always alternate between low and high digits on a Whisper 5 line. So since this is a low digit, these must be high digits, which makes these not next to it on the Whisper 5 line low digits, which makes these high digits here, which makes this a low digit here. Well, these are all low digits in this box. So this has to be 1, 2, 3, and 4 in that order. 4 can only be next to 9 on a Whisper 5 line, so this must be 9 and 9. 3 can be next to 8 or 9, so this could be 8 or 9 here. 2 could be next to 7, 8, or 9, so this is 7, 8, or 9 here. We also know the rest of this box cannot contain low digits, because we have all 4 accounted for, so these must be high or 5 here. We have a similar situation here. We don't know what these are, though. But the thing is, okay, so the interesting thing about Whisper 5 lines, since you know it alternates between low and high digits, you can just start coloring one set as a set, and then the other, then you'll basically alternate between sets. But we don't know which one's low and which one's high, but that doesn't really matter too much. So let's just show this. So we have yellow here. We'll make this dark. That makes this yellow here. These are dark, and this must be yellow. So these have to be all yellow digits here. So either this is, and this is going to be the same for all the stars. So these have to be all the same shading, and these must be a different shading here. So for these thermometers, then this can be 1, 2, 3, or 4, or this could be 6, 7, 8, or 9. Well, this digit cannot be 6 because it's next to 2 unique digits on the Whisper 5 line, and 6 can only be next to 1 unique digit on a Whisper 5 line. So therefore, we know this yellows must be lows. So these are lows, and the darks are high again. And this must be, again, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 can only be next to 9 on the Whisper 5 line. 3 can be next to 8 or 9, but this can't be 9 because of 9 in the box, so this is 8. And this can be 7, 8, or 9, but it can't be 9 because of 9 in the box. And the rest of this box has to be high or 5. Well, in row 4, we have 5 cells that are guaranteed high or 5, which means the remaining cells in this row have to all be low, and the 5 has to be in one of the higher 5 cells. So this can't be higher 5 there. It's high, sorry, it has to be high here, can't be 5, because 5 is guaranteed to be one of these cells here. And this must be a 5, 7, 8 triplet here as the remaining high and 5 cells in row 4. That leaves this digit as a 6. Okay, what about this scenario? So starting from the bulb here, again, we can have 1, 2, 3, and 4, or 6, 7, 8, and 9. But here, 4 cannot be next to 2 unique digits on a Whisper 5 line, and this cell is next to 2 unique digits on a Whisper 5 line. So this can't be 4, which means this must be 9. So the oranges are all high digits, and the medium grays are all low. So that eliminates high digits in the rest of this lower left-hand box. So these must be low or 5. And this has to be 9, 8, 7, 6. And 6 can only be next to 1 on the Whisper 5 lines. 7 can be next to 1 or 2. 8 can be next to 1 through 3, but this can't be 1 because of 1 in the box, so that's 2 or 3 there. Okay. This cannot be 2 or 3, it's 1 or 4 there. Let's go for the thermometers, looking at the smallest possible digit going from bulb to tip, and looking at the largest possible digit going back from the tip to the bulb. This can't be 1 or 2 because of 1 or 2 in the row, so this must be at minimum a 3. This is greater than that digit, so it must be at minimum 4. This was greater than that, so 5 and 6. This cannot be 8 or 9 because of 8 or 9 in the column, so this is at most a 7. This has to be less than that, so it's at most 6, at most 5, and at most 4. So this is guaranteed to be a low here. This is guaranteed to be a high here. That's kind of interesting. 6 and 7 eliminate 6 and 7 here, so that makes that 5, which makes that 4, and makes that 3. So 3 and 4 are lows here. 5 is obviously a 5 there. 5 eliminates 5 in the rest of the column, so no more 5 there. Which means this has to be a low. We have 3 lows there. 4. Where is 4 in row 2? This cannot be 4 because of 4 in the boxes, and this can't be 4 because of 4 in the column. So 4 has to be here, which leaves, and this is 5, which means this cannot be 5 here. The remaining digits in row 2 have to all be high digits, because that's all that's remaining. We have all 4 lows accounted for and the 5 accounted for here. That means this is 6, 7, 8 remaining in row 2. Remaining digits here are 2 and 3. 3 here eliminates 3 in the column, so this can't be 3, it's 2. That leaves this as a 4-5 pair here, remaining in column 1, which leaves this as a 3 in this lower left-hand box. Where is 4 in column 3? Cannot be here because 4 in the box. These are filled out. Cannot be here because it can't be next to 8 or 7 on the Whisper 5 line. So 4 has to be one of those 2 digits. What about 3 in column 2? 3 can't be here or here because of 3 in the boxes, so 3 has to also be one of those 2 digits there. So this cannot be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 because of the 2, 3, 4, 5 quadruplet in the column and the 1 in the row. So this must be a high digit here. Can't be 6 or 9, it's 7 or 8. What else do we have? This can't be 8 or 9, it's 5, 6, or 7. Remaining digits of row 7. We have 1, 3, 5, and 6 remaining. No 1 or 6 here because of 1 or 6 in the column. No 1 here because of 1 in the column. No 3 here because of 3 in the column. And 1 has to be one of these 2 digits. Remaining digits of... 8 eliminates 8 in the rest of column 2. So now we have a 6, 7 pair in column 2. Actually, we have all the high digits accounted for in column 2. So these have to be low or 5 here. We have in this left central box 5 cells which have to be low or 5. And that accounts for all those cells. So that means the rest of the cells must be high digits. Which means 4 cannot be here, whereas 4 in column 3, it must be here. 4 eliminates 4 here, so that's 1. That eliminates 1 here, so where's the 1 in row 7? It has to be here. Where is 9 in this left central box then? Cannot be here because of 9 in the row, so 9 has to be there. This becomes a 7, 8 pair there. Okay. Where is 6 in row 7? It has to be one of these 2 digits. We are left with in column 1. Where is the 7? Cannot be here because of the 6, 7 pair in the box. And can't be here because they're all lower 5, so 7 has to be here, which makes this an 8. Also, 7 eliminates 7 there, so that's 8. Remaining digits of column 1 are 1 and 8. Remaining digits of column 3 are 2 and 9. Interesting. So this has to be 1 here. Remaining digits of column 2 are 2, 3, and 5. No 2 here, no 3 here, because of 3 and 2 in the row. Okay, remaining digits of row 5. We have 3, 4, 5, 6. No 4 here, no 3 here, because of digits in the columns. Remaining digits of row 6 are 2, 5, and 7. No 2 here because of 2 in the column. And this has to be 2 or 3 remaining in row 4. Okay. Remaining digits, let's do this thermometer. So this can be at minimum 2. This digit has to be greater than it, but cannot be 1, 2, or 3, so this is at least 4. And we could have this be 5. This cannot be 6, 8, or 9, so this has to be 7 at most. This is smaller than that, so it's 6 at most. This is then 5 at most here to be smaller than that. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5 available there, 4, 5, 6, and this can't be 6, 8, or 9, so it's 5 or 7. We have a 3, 5, 6, 7 quadruplet in column 7, which limits 3, 5, 6, 7 in the rest of the column. So that leaves this as a 2. So this cannot be 2 here. Where is 2 in row 8? Cannot be here or here because of 2 in the boxes. Can't be here because of 2 in the column. So 2 has to be here. We have a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 quadruplet in column, sorry, 4, 5, 6, 7 quadruplet, triplet in column 8, which eliminates 4, 5, 6 in the rest of the column. No 5, 6 there, it's 7. No 7, this can't be 7 or 9, so this must be 8, which means this can't be 7 or 8, it's 9. That eliminates 9 there, so that's 8. 8 eliminates 8 there, so it's 1 and 8 there. There's no 8 here, it's 6 or 7. 7 eliminates 7 there. 6 has to be one of these two digits. That eliminates 6 in the rest of the box here. So this can't be 5, because it has to be smaller than that digit. And if this were 5, that would be 4, and that would be small, too small. Remaining digits of row 9, we have 1 through 5 accounted for, so they have to be all high digits. Which means this is 6, 7, 8 as a triplet. That eliminates 6, 7, and 8 here, so that's 9. So, remaining digits in this lower central box are 3 and 5. This can't be 3 because of 3 in the column, so this is 5, which makes this not 5. So that's 3. 3 eliminates 3 here. So this becomes a 5, 6 pair. Excuse me. In the lower right-hand box. This 6 eliminates 6 here. This 5, 6 pair eliminates 5 and 6 in the rest of the box, so no 5 there. It's 4, no 5 there. It's 7, and this 4 eliminates 4 there, so it's 3. 5 eliminates 5 there, so it's 4 and 5. No 5 available there, no low there. 3 eliminates 3 here, so this is 2, which makes this 3. 2 eliminates 2 here, so it's 5, which makes this 2. 3 eliminates 3 here, so it's 5. No low there. No 5 there. 5 eliminates 5 in the rest of the box. 3 eliminates 3 in the rest of the column. Where's a 3 in row 5? It can only be here now. 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 5, 6 as a pair. 4 eliminates 4 here, so that's 6 and 4. 6 eliminates 6 here, so it's 5 and 6. 6 eliminates 6 here, so that's 5. So no high there, no 5 there, so it's 6, 7 as a pair there. 9 here eliminates 9 here, so that's 2 and 9. We have 8 ones, we know where the last one has to be, it has to be there. We have 8 twos, we know where the last 2 has to be, it has to be there. We have 8 threes, we know where the last 3 has to be, it has to be there. 4s. We have all 9 4s, 5s. Where is 5 in this upper central box? Cannot be here or here. Or here, because of 5's in the column and row, so 5 has to be here, which means this can't be 5 here. Where is the 5 in row 4 then? It must be here. That eliminates 5 from there. So that gives us all the 5s. 6s, we don't have enough information, probably. No. Actually we do. Where is 6 in row 1? Cannot be here because of 6 in the column, so it has to be here. 6 eliminates 6 in the rest of the box, so that's 7. That eliminates 7 there, so it's 6 and 7. 6 and 7 both eliminate 6 and 7 there. It's 8, which eliminates 8 there, so it's 7, which makes that 8. 7 and 8 eliminates 7 and 8 here, so it's 6. That means this can't be 6 anymore here. 8 eliminates 8 here, so it's 7 and 8. Where we have 8 6s, we know where the last 6 is. It's there. We have 8 7s, so that gives us the 7 there. And that's how you solve it. Pretty cool, actually. These Whisper 5 stars were very interesting. Or German Whisper stars, however you want to call it. It's very restrictive. So it was interesting how that interacted with... Well, it's only restrictive because you have the star there and you have the thermometer there. Without both of them, it becomes a lot less restrictive, right? So... Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Learn How to Sudoku, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.